Is your baby a Gerber baby? Let's find out. This one is apple, organic apple. Serving size 1 jar, 60 calories. Smells like Fuji. Maybe Hunky Crisp. On the inside of the mouth, it feels soft, almost like a Q-tip. Throat feels good. The throat feel is a 6. I think I would have liked this. I think I would have really liked this. I think it probably went through kind of a similar saucing process to kind of the adult applesauce. I think it would pair well with a nice Bordeaux. In terms of taking me back to my childhood, memory lane, I am thinking of when I was in 2nd grade. I had a temper, and I would play soccer at recess, and I would call different kids assholes. And I forget who gave me the advice, and they said, instead of saying asshole, say because it's AH, it's the same initials as asshole, and yet it's less abrasive. The issue that I had with it is it didn't convey my point as well. So I generally would go, and then I would say, that means you're a fucking asshole. It smells like California apples. Medium ripe. The jar has a nice ambulance to it. Yeah, I like the Gerber. I like the Gerber. It's gentle in the way, like when I eat this Gerber apple, it's like I'm eating a kindergarten teacher who, one of the kids makes this a terrible, terrible painting. And she's like, oh, amazing. You know, and she knows it's bad. But because of her trauma, she can't say it. It leaves a film, like a film in your mouth that's almost like it's almost like gauze. And I think I like that about it. If I had to give this Gerber organic apple an overall rating, I would give it a 7. Things that I would improve. I wish it didn't make me think of kind of when I had a pretty bad temper in the 2nd grade. All right, so that's our Gerber apple. Leave that here. I'll leave that. Beech-Nut Pear. Beech-Nut Pear. It's got it's got a run to it. Yeah, I think that's good. It's got a buttermilk mouthfeel. The throat feels nice. The throat feel is an 8. That's really nice. That reminds me. That reminds me of like a good tea. This one's quite filling. This one, like I've had just a little bit and I'm good. I feel like I'm good until dinner. And I would call that a positive. I think where this one and where the Beech-Nut and the Gerber kind of, if you look at the Beech-Nut, it's like that. And the Gerber, it's more viscous, and it has a plop. It has a firm plop, whereas this one, it's more and I think that's notable. When I think about wine pairing for this one, I would go red. I would go like an Oregon Pine, or you could go, I would stay Northwest. I'd go Simple Pines. You could go with a Chardonnay, you know, or you could stick with you could just do a radio cab. I'm just starting to get into wine. Let's go to the banana next. We're back to Gerber. Banana with vitamin C. If you look at, like, turning this one up, it's like a snow globe from hell a little bit, because it's not pleasing to look at when to turn over. And that's, if you're going to be buying a Gerber banana, keep in mind that it will not double as a snow globe. This one is a little more custardy. If it were an employee of a school, it would be the custodian. Because it's got a clean look. Yeah. It does not smell good. It smells like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I would like to describe it for you, and the word that is coming to mind is just bad. So take that for what it will be worth. It smells like a rotten banana drenched in some kind of a foot odor. It tastes much better. It tastes like banana with a little bit of citrus. They definitely added some lemon or something. And you see the thickness. Did you see that? And I think, I mean, what does that tell you? I think it's a matter of taste. If you like kind of the more custardy banana go with that one. If you like kind of the more watery pear, I would recommend the pear. And if you want more of a traditional applesauce, I'd recommend the apple. Now let's do the other banana so we can kind of do a back-to-back banana. Okay. The Beech-Nut Banana smells like banana bread, whereas this one's, you got the foot odor. So a difference. It's important to have a clean spoon. It's hard for me to imagine a world where this would be something you would eat. The first taste you're getting is just sour. It's sourness. Not pleasant sourness, it's just, it leads with very acid. The texture, just wait till I do my test, Plop Test. You know the flavor your mouth gets when you wake up in the morning? And it's like, you think to yourself, when I was asleep, did I eat my own poop? You kind of get that after the citrusness, the citrus, and then you get kind of the morning poop taste. Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend it unless, well, that's nice. Okay, you know, that was the best one. So actually, I think this one, I'm gonna put this one first. Beech-Nut Mango. Smells like dried mango that you would get from Trader Joe's or any local grocer. It's very thin, very thin. I might, just because it's so notable, I'm gonna go with, look at that. It's grainy. I would put it as a downside, it's a bit grainy. Back when I used to watch VHSs, they would, especially as they would get older, the quality would get lower. And I remember that. And I feel like that is something that you're gonna have to consider with the mango. All right, so let's kind of take them together. Mango, pear, got the banana, and the apple, and we've got the Gerber and the Beech-Nut. Let me kind of gather my thoughts. I'm going to see if I can synthesize some of this. The Beech-Nut Pear is for, folks with stage 2 cancer, and I can't, like, that's amazing that they're making, that they're using, see, but then I'm talking and I got a little bit on my finger. And that's, like I said, this is the worst one. And I appreciate that they're using it in as a cure for cancer. Gerber Banana, really terrible smelling, really bad. You know what I just noticed? Oh, no, they're making the same. I thought the two Gerber babies were making different faces. Like, this Gerber was happier because it's the apple, it's much better. This Gerber just smelled the foot banana and was like, ooh. But no, they're making the same face. That's me projecting. That's something that I've been told I do by others. But I don't. Oh, I spilled a little bit of the pear. See if you can get a shot of that. Do you see that? That just happened. So that's something that you'll have to factor in. What was I saying? Oh, the Gerber banana, I would say, was outshone by the Beech-Nut banana. So the Beech-Nut banana I would put here, and that banana is here. And I would say the Beech-Nut Pear is last. I'm going to put mango second. And the Gerber Apple, because it tastes pretty much exactly like applesauce, I'll put that first. I hope this video has been helpful as you find ways to feed your child. I highly recommend any of these for any parent looking to feed their child. If I had to pick one, I would pick the Gerber Apple. If I had to pick two, I would end up picking two of them. But for now, let's just say the Gerber Apple is the best.